Hi, y'all. It's Kara Revels Crittenton. And I just wanted to talk to you today about something that we all have in common. It's one thing that we all go through, we all experience at some point in our lives to varying degrees, and that thing is fear. So, what I want to say today is what comes to your mind when I say the word fear? What images does that conjure up for you? Do you picture scary monsters under the bed, or do you think about maybe losing your job, or losing a loved one, whether it's a parent or a spouse? Do you have a fear of your relationship ending? Do you have the fear of starting a new business? Or there's so many things that we're all afraid of. So what you need to do is kind of figure out, where do you fit in the whole fear thing. Experts say that there are only two types of fear. There is either the fear of success or the fear of failure. So we can all pretty much relate to the fear of failure. I mean, fear of failure is, what if you try something new and it doesn't work? What if you tell that person that you're really interested in, I love you, and they don't reciprocate? What if, those things you worry about with your kids, they ride a bike and get hit by a car or something like that happens? Or what if you lose your job? What if you can't pay your bills? We all have those kinds of fears. So fear of failure is kind of an easy one to explain. But on the other hand, you have fear of success. Now, what is that? Well, some people will say it's just two sides of the same coin. Fear of success is when you actually could accomplish whatever it is you want to accomplish, but you're afraid because of the things that may happen if you do, in fact, succeed. And it's kind of complicated when you talk about fear of success, because people would say, well, why would anyone be afraid to succeed at something? But for a lot of people, what happens is you kind of get into this weird, funky space like, well, what does that mean if I succeed? Like, a lot of people are afraid to have a lot of money. Because they wrongly perceive money. So they think that, if they got $1 million, suddenly they'd be this jerk, or they'd be uncaring, or they'd become selfish and narcissistic. And if you take a look around the people that you already know, just think about the people that you already know, that some of them may have money, some of them may not. But if you just look at the people that you already know that have money or don't have money, some of those people are already jerks. Some of those people are already, very narcissistic. They're self-absorbed. They only look out for themselves and, what they can accomplish and what's in their best interest. And you can look around at people that don't have money, and they can be just as self-absorbed and just as narcissistic as what your perception is of someone that's quote unquote rich. I like the word rich personally. But so back to what we're talking about with fear. So, well, like I said, it's kind of easy to understand how someone could be afraid to fail, because that is a scary proposition. Everyone wants to do their best. Everyone wants to feel like they're accepted and they're loved and they're respected, and everybody wants positive feedback. So, well, this is life, guys, and we don't always get positive feedback. We don't always get what we want, but you can't let fear stop you from doing anything. I know exactly what I'm talking about, because I've had a lot of fearful times in my life. I have obtained a certain level of success, and I'm very happy about that. But that success is in various areas of my life. It's not just financial, or it's not just relationships. And I've had my share of failures. I've had my share of successes. And the one thing, that's common to me, that's common to all of those, is every time I stepped out to do something, I was always afraid. I used to do Primerica, which, if any of you know, it's multi-level marketing. It is insurance, and it is the marketing arm of Citigroup. So I loved it because I believed in the product. I loved the people. I loved the atmosphere. And I love the things that I was able to accomplish. And, I'm a huge on helping people. So I really loved it. There was a lot of aspects of it that I didn't like. I didn't like prospecting. I didn't like what's called three footing, which is where basically a lot of multi-level companies have kind of the same way you do things is you talk to anyone who's within 3 feet of you. Well, I actually met the woman that was my upline, who is, now my best friend, and I met her because I basically 3-footed her, but I didn't know what it was at the time. I met her at a store, and I'm one of those people that will just go up to people and just start a conversation. That lady in line that's like behind you, she's like, oh, I can't believe whatever. And she starts talking to you, and you're like, oh, wow, she's cool. And you start talking back, and before you know it, it's like, wow, I really like her. I'm her. So that's how I met my best friend. And she, she told me about the opportunity, and, wow, I was like, okay, this sounds cool. So I jumped on it, and I loved it. And then after a couple of years, my husband and I decided to start our own IT company. So that kind of was the end of that. But the point is, that was one of the things that I didn't like. I never liked going up, talking to people, telling them about this wonderful business opportunity. And it was, and these wonderful products, and they were. But I wasn't really comfortable. I'm not really a salesperson, although I'm very good at sales and I got awards and all that kind of thing. But I'm not really a quote unquote salesperson. So the funny thing, though, was I got great results when I went out and I met with people. So other people in the company would come up to me and say, hey, when you go out prospecting, I want to go with you. And I'd go, oh, really? Cool. Why? Because you're not afraid of anything. You'll just talk to anybody, and you don't, I'm sorry, you don't have a problem, talking to anybody. And I'm like, well, that's not true. I don't like talking to people